25 is after next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight.
You're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
I saw Gervonta Davis was in here for a minute. I don't know if he's still in here. I know he has his big
Tank on here?
Yeah, Tank. Tank. Yeah, well, I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know. He might have bounced. I don't know. He might have bounced. He was only on for a second. Tank, you want to come in, Tank? Can I bring you in?
The time has come for the student to challenge the master. The boxing world is on edge as one of the most anticipated confrontations looms on the horizon. Gervonta "Tank" Davis, a rising star, is ready to step into the ring with his former mentor, the undefeated legend, Floyd "Money" Mayweather. This isn't just another fight. This is personal. This is a legacy clash that will determine who truly rules the boxing world. And with Tank's announcement that 2025 will be his final year, the stakes have never been higher. At just 30 years old, Tank Davis has reached the peak of his career.
Tank says that he's going to retire at the end of next year. Do you think he has one foot out the door?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, I'm going to just take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that or why he shouldn't be contemplating that.
But he's made it clear his time in boxing is limited. He's planning to retire after 2025, leaving fans wondering why the young prodigy would walk away at the top of his game. This decision isn't about money. Tank already has the fame, recognition, and wealth that come with being one of the best in the business. For him, it's about legacy. He wants to be remembered as one of the greatest to ever step into the ring.
Are you retiring?
With trash. What changed? What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
I'm out of it.
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything? Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like say you got to swap today.
He may or may not fight guys like Shakur or Devin. What would his legacy be then in your eyes?
I think his legacy will be in his time, which he needs to be respected for, that Tank did what most of the greats did in their time. One ballot, as far as I'm concerned, Hall of Famer. So based on that, in his time, as far as his era, where it was loaded with fighters or fights and fighters that could have fought each other and they didn't. Every era has that same situation. I don't think they're ever going to go away or ever would be something dismissed from eras of conversation. But I think Tank Davis, understand his path and going to go by what he feels. Hey, he's young still, might change his mind, who knows? Something might happen in the next 1 or 2 fights where there's an automatic repeat or rewind of something spectacular on his way out.
Tank's final year is all about securing that legacy, starting with his fight against Lamont Roach in March, which won't be easy. As Tank prepares for the biggest fights of his career, there's one name that stands out in his story: Floyd Mayweather. Floyd discovered Tank, guiding him early on and helping him become a global superstar. In many ways, Floyd was the mentor who put Tank on the path to greatness. However, their relationship has been anything but smooth. Behind the scenes, tensions have been brewing, with Tank openly expressing frustration at Floyd's controlling nature. The mentor-student dynamic has shifted, and Tank has made it clear he's ready to surpass Floyd's legacy.
I told y'all gonna stop listening to old boy. Now he done came out and put his young homie in his drawers on his thing? Is it to sell pay-per-views and then say it's some sugar in the tank? Or is it really just some salt and his old ass shaker?
Set you off that you was like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I would say love and hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing it.
This is exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank, don't cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
You'll see. It's gonna come out.
Creating a rivalry that's impossible to ignore. This isn't just a physical confrontation. It's a battle of egos, a fight for respect and legacy. Tank wants to prove that he's the new face of boxing, someone who can take on all challengers, including Floyd. Floyd, on the other hand, wants to prove that even at 47 years old, he's still the best in the world. He has nothing left to prove to the boxing world, but in this fight, he has everything to prove to Tank and to himself.
Tank Davis, he was a young kid, came up to me when he was a kid, wanted an autograph. I signed his phone for him and told him, you'll be world champion someday, and I'll be your promoter. Years later, he was working with some people from our team, because our team is huge. We got guys in DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, all around. He won a few fights. I think he was like 8 or 9-0. I told him, in under 21 months, you'll be world champion. Made the right moves, put him in the right position. He's a multi-millionaire now.
Absolutely.
He was a kid that couldn't even buy a bus ticket. Now he's a multi-millionaire.
And I promise you, you better lead them home. You better lead the females home. On my mother, you better lead the females home and the kids. On my mother.
Yeah,
now watch this.
They gonna
now
be
watch.
There. They gonna be
now
there.
watch. Now watch.
What's different from 10 minutes ago?
You know how when they told you say how like I supposed to fought Lomachenko, right? And like how he said like he was retired and things like that. I feel as though like we've been in it so long that we are getting tired of it. Like we've been beating our body up so long, but it be like situations like just now, like when he talking that spark the plug again.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Is that all it takes for you? Is that all it takes? Just a little comment?
Nah, but that's what I want, though. I don't want you to fight me like you saying you're going out.
It always go like this. It always go like this.
Nah, what I'm
always
saying,
get the
you just said you feel like you going out.
They go to
I
sleep.
don't want you to feel like you going out.
The tension between the two has already boiled over, with Tank challenging Floyd to stop making everything about himself and step aside as the new king takes over. Floyd Mayweather is undoubtedly one of the greatest boxers to ever live, with an undefeated record and a career spanning over 2 decades. His mastery of defense and control has frustrated countless opponents, making him a nearly untouchable figure in boxing. Tank, however, brings a different kind of fire to the ring, his explosive power. Tank's knockout ability is what sets him apart from the rest of the fighters in his division. This fight will be an intense contrast between Floyd's defensive brilliance and Tank's offensive power. If Tank lands clean, Floyd may find himself in uncharted territory. While the Floyd showdown is the ultimate challenge, Tank still has business to handle before that. He's focused on defeating Lamont Roach in March.
To beat his ass for y'all talking.
Wait,
For
I don't
real.
give a fuck.
So I better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was
all
quiet,
that
if y'all was-
ski mask and
if y'all
all
was
that.
loud.
They got the
What
whole
the
hood
fuck
over
you
there.
talking
Like twisted up. I don't give a fuck about
Y'all
none
can
of that.
do whatever
I don't
y'all
care about
want.
none
My
of that.
mother, he
I
can't
don't care
stop
about no
nothing
hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f them up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's
y'all
gonna get
under
f***ed
y'all
up over here.
face
What do I look like getting f***ed up?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it. I guarantee he pay for it. I guarantee it.
Calm down. Calm down, brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna get you fucked up. Look, fool. Hey, fool. This me and you, fool. This me and you, fool.
Tank.
This me and you, fool.
Yeah.
Don't worry about them. They might get you. They gonna trick you out your spot. They gonna trick you out your spot, fool. Don't worry about them.
Come on, stop. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know how I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. So stop it. Y'all gonna make it hard for him. That's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna make it hard for him.
A dangerous and hungry opponent who sees this as his chance to make a statement. Tank's path forward also includes potential matchups with other top contenders like Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and Ryan Garcia. But right now, Tank's main focus is securing his legacy and proving he's the best in the game. The fight with Floyd and the others to come will be defining moments in his career. For Floyd, the future may be uncertain, but for Tank, it's all about claiming his place at the top.
Why was it so easy when he fought Frank Martin?
Frank Martin was inexperienced and nervous. You know, it is what it is. It's going to be a different fight when I'm in there. He's going to be a different fighter when he's fighting me.
What's your game plan?
Whoop his ass. I'm always looking for a knockout. No matter what, I'm always prepared for 12 rounds. But I'm always looking for a knockout, and if I get the chance, I'm going to try to knock his head off.
We do. That's how he feels. If he's upset with me over me being good to him, over me helping him, he can be upset.
I mean,
I'm not mad at him though.
Right.
He's entitled to be upset.
Tank Davis, bad dude. See, what I like about Tank is Tank brings something different. You know, back in the days, everybody had something. Muhammad Ali was a mover boxer, George was a puncher, Ernest Shaver was a puncher. Everybody had something they brought to the table. Larry Holmes had a jab. Mike Weaver had overhand right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something. That division now is full, and Tank having to be the knockout guy of the division. He the one with the main knockout power. Garcia has it too, but Tank got that real knockout power that, like, if Tank hit one of them clean, usually they gonna have a problem. So it's like, I like Tank. Every now and then, I think when he knows he can beat somebody, he probably don't lock in as hard, but I think when they bring challenges, he locks in. Yeah,
he fights to the level of competition. He was doing that a lot.
And he got to be careful of that.
2 fights ago, he was really doing that.
You feel me? So you got to be careful of that, because if you come in and think somebody is not at your level and you underestimate them, it can get you beat. So that's the only thing I think you got to be careful of. Other than that, Tank is a really good fighter.
Let's break this down. If Tank wants to beat Floyd, he's got to do what no one else has done. Get past Floyd's legendary defense.
I got my own defense, man. That's the Mayweather. I got my own style in boxing. That's the Floyd Mayweather style. My dad taught me to show the rope. But the thing is this, I don't care who done it first. It's mine because I mastered it. And somebody said the Philly shell. My thing is this, I love Philadelphia. By the end of the day, that's the Mayweather defense.
The clash between Tank Davis and Floyd Mayweather is more than just a fight. It's the passing of the torch from one generation to the next. Tank is ready to carve out his own legacy, but to do that, he has to defeat the man who helped shape his career. Floyd Mayweather, the undefeated legend, has shown no signs of slowing down, and this fight will be his chance to prove that even at 47 years old, he can still reign supreme. The ultimate showdown between mentor and protege is just beginning, and boxing fans everywhere are holding their breath, eager to see who will emerge victorious.
Tank, how would you fight Floyd in his prime? Like, if you were to fight Floyd in his prime,
Don't fight him.
if you guys were both in the...
Don't fight him. I wouldn't fight him. I mean, Floyd was good. He was top tier. I mean, me, I feel as though I could compete with any top fighter. I'm not saying me going at Floyd, but I'm saying, like, I feel as though my skills, and not to take nothing from Floyd, but I feel like my skills can compete with anybody that ever laced up a boxing game.
You're crazy to watch, bro. Like,
yeah.
You hit like a
train?
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm a show up.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
I ain't worried about it.
Roach has been climbing the ranks, and he's hungry for his...
Floyd was in his prime.
That would have been incredible to see which style's superior. Because Floyd would move towards you like this, he would just get right up on you. But just show you how good Floyd really is. Because of the fact that he's won decisions by, playing it safe, people that just don't get excited about him and they recognize him with the all-time greats. He's the best, Floyd Mayweather. He's the only guy who's been able to just be balling out of control, constantly flashing money, $1 million watches, a fleet of super expensive cars, and still fucks everybody up. The thing about Floyd is he never lost his discipline. Floyd would famously run home from the nightclub. So he would go out in Vegas, he'd be partying, it looked like he'd party, he's drinking water, and then he would have his driver drive, and with his pants on, jeans on, he would jog home. And the dude was always trained.
Tank Davis is one of the best fighters in this entire game at the moment. And at 28, he's right at the peak of his prime. There's obviously a lot of hope that he can keep this together and keep doing this. But that arena was among the best atmospheres I've been to in big-time boxing in a while on Saturday. And Tank absolutely delivered, Luke. It's the precision, it's the patience, it's the brick by brick, taking in facts, breaking it down. But his power is just different. And we saw this at the end of the day. And it's not, it's not walk you down type of just reckless power. It is sniper, one shot at a time, perfect placement. And he literally got Garcia to the point where he couldn't see. How is Tank entering maybe the most dangerous test of his career in a few months against Ryan? He's looking just fine.
They just announced Devin Haney versus Lomachenko. You like it?
I like it.
Who do you like?
I think both are good fighters, but I think David Haney right now is a favorite.
Devin? Yeah. How did Lomachenko look in his last fight? Did he look good?
I don't.
You didn't catch it? Yeah. You like Devin? A lot of good skills. Some people say that he's comparable to Floyd Mayweather. What do you think?
No,
Nobody?